There are about 1,606 matters awaiting trial in the High Court at this time, compared to 350 in 2011. The disclosure from Attorney General Dale Marshall. According to him, many of them are from 10 to 12 years ago, and a large number of accused individuals are now bringing constitutional motions against the state. They argue the delay has resulted in a breach of their fundamental rights. Mr. Marshall says after investigators have worked hard to bring cases before the court, the accused have been winning the motions and getting damages.
As Attorney General, I will tell you, my duty is to uphold the law. And whether it means the rights of the accused or the rights of the upstanding citizen, it's all the same to me. Rights are rights. And I would not stand here and suggest that we can deny a person basic constitutional fundamental rights because they are charged with murder or charged with rape or charged with anything else. Your rights are your rights, and they have to be respected. But I must say that I'm sure, will have a galling effect on you that you've worked so hard in an investigation, done all this work, and through absolutely no fault of your own, somebody not only brings a constitutional motion, the case gets stayed so it can never get tried, and on top of that, your taxpayers' dollars got to go to pay them damages and to pay the lawyers' legal fees.
Mr. Marshall says government has been providing resources to get the issue of crime under control at a national level. He explains that in 2011, when the backlog was 350 cases, Barbados only had 2 judges and about 5 prosecutors. The Attorney General says the country now has 8 criminal court judges and 16 prosecutors. Adding the time has come to resume discussions about lawyers doing prosecutions in the magistrate's court to help ease the backlog.
I am looking seriously at a new policy directive, one which will see the prosecution in the magistrate's court coming away from the hands of the police and being dealt with by specialist prosecutors.
And Mr. Marshall says it is also time police officers receive training in statutes being passed, including the New Bill Act, which he notes can be complex.
It's very important for us to make sure that in a room just like this, you get your officers together so that Mr. Seal and his team, Sir David Simmons, whoever it is, can sit down and go through with your officers what are the ingredients of the New Bail Act. How does it put the burden on the accused as opposed to the current system? So that as you do your work, you will have a better understanding of what the next step is.
Commissioner of Police Richard Boyd says lawmen will not look for excuses in delivering their duties as it relates to getting necessary files completed on time and submitted for court proceedings.
Every effort will be employed to honor this responsibility. And I implore all officers in the service to discharge their responsibility to this cause. We in the police service are well aware of the heavy responsibility which is placed on us as it relates to assisting in getting the criminal justice system functioning at its optimum level.
The 3-day symposium, which ends on Wednesday, is being held in association with the Inter-American Development Bank, the United Nations Development Program, Peace Justice, and the European Union. Anesta Henry, CBC News.